Oh.
Welcome to the Super Bias Sports Podcast, a place where a fan can be a fan no matter how biased their take is. I'm your host, B-Rob, and I'm here with a couple of cool guys. Go ahead and introduce yourself, my boy.
Hey, your boy Ramon. I am back. Welcome back, y'all. Tune in, stay tuned. This show is about to get crazy.
Yes, sir. And as you guys can see, we have an extra block on the screen because we have added a new member to the family who will be popping in and out on various episodes. And if we can, we might even get him to do a couple of solo ones himself. I'm going to let him introduce himself.
Hey, how you doing? Pedro Quiones, new to the whole podcast world, but been meaning to get into it. As Brandon's saying, hey, just go Bills. Let's go.
Yeah, okay. I was about to say, because there's a rule on the Super Bias, you have to state who you are representative because
all day
it can get
Mafia.
spicy. Okay, yeah, Bills Mafia. Okay, that's what
I'm
I like
sure
to
me
hear.
and Ramon will definitely get into it this podcast.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
For sure. All right, so before we even get into today's topics, I did want to update the podcast. As you guys know, in previous videos, we did introduce a concept that we called and if it could pull up right here, let me see where it's at. Where is that? Oh, you know what? I got it in as a background. Unfortunately, you know what? You know what I'm gonna do?
Just take it off.
Yeah, I'm gonna take it off. I'm gonna take it off. Let me see. Where do I drop us again? Because I got it in the back for sure. Let me put our background back up here. But yeah, so I want to not necessarily introduce people, but we pretty much, if I can get this going real quick, because I definitely want to show them, because this is very important. Back when the season, before the season first started, we came up with a contest called the NFL Pick'em, where anyone was able to join. And if you guys seen the promo, we did first place will win an NFL jersey, second place will win a team shirt, and third place will win a actual team hat. And as far as it goes, because you guys can't see it for some reason, but unfortunately, Ramon is in the league right now.
You know this.
It's very unfortunate. Ramon is in the league right now. His record right now is 84-65. I'm coming in at second place right now with 83-66. Then we have another user at 81-68 and another user at 80-58, and holding down the caboose, holding it down, keeping it at the bottom is Pedro himself at 78-72.
Oh. Hey, we all real close. We're all real close.
Yeah. Look. I started at the bottom. My first few weeks was rocky, like legit rocky. And I don't know how I'm in second place. Shout out to one of the users. He did not pick picks for an entire week. That was like a layup. So I definitely appreciate that. If you are watching this, sir, hats tip off to you.
I appreciate it. I definitely appreciate it.
Exactly. No cap. All right. So as far as it goes, we wanted to cover a couple of things today, and I'm gonna just name the first topic, and then I'm gonna actually just have Ramon actually started off with us. So as far as it goes, the first thing we wanted to talk about is the Week 11 key matchups and what individually we think they will be. I'm about to go ahead and pass it to Ramon. Go ahead and take it away, my boy.
All right. So the first matchup of Week 11 already happened. Green Bay Packers versus the Titans. And yeah, we seen what happened. I think that's it for the Green Bay Packers. Aaron Rodgers is a bad man that's not going nowhere this year. That's exactly what's about to happen. But the games that have not played as yet, first game that's going to be due up, the 1:00 games, Chicago versus Atlanta. Now, Atlanta, they're pretty close. They will have to win their division in order to make it to the playoffs. And they're right in the nick of things. I don't know how, but that division is just terrible. But I see Chicago winning that game easily because Justin Fields has been playing insane right now. He looks like Michael Vick 2.0 with the arm and everything. It's just looking crazy.
Yeah, for sure. I think Justin Fields, I ain't gonna lie, ever since the Patriots game, man, he been stepping it up, man. Like the Patriots game, and then a week after, I believe, at the Cowboys, I was expecting them to just get washed by that defense, but they put almost 30 points. So I'm just like, okay, that's 2 weeks in a row. Even though, he lost at Dallas, he was doing his thing. I'm like, okay. And then week after week, he been looking like the guy they spend draft picks on. So shout out to Justin Fields.
Mm-hmm. And next, I'm gonna let Pedro take this one because it's his team. They're playing against the Browns, so you could go ahead and take that one off, Pedro.
Yeah. So, Buffalo is favored 7.5 points, and as the audience may or may not know, Buffalo actually got hit with potentially, I believe, 4.5 feet of snow, so we had to move it to Detroit. And honestly, I think that actually played a good favor in the Bills. Before this season and in the past, we've always been a run-based team. And to some part, we got Josh Allen, that is mainly our lead running back. Let's be real.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah.
But he's also trying to be more of a pass with all the weapons like Diggs and Davis and even Knox. So with having a dome stadium, that actually benefits us. I think Browns would have benefited more even if it wasn't Buffalo, just because mainly their game is their two-headed monster that they have with Hunt and Chubb.
Yep.
I think, like I said, the spread is 7.5. I think that's even a little far. This is a do or die, honestly, for Buffalo, just coming off those 2 losses. So I do believe that we're in desperation mode and Buffalo will win.
Yep.
So
I'm not going to lie. If this game was held in Buffalo, I could honestly see Kevin Stefanski trying to pull a Bill Belichick and run,
Yes.
right?
You're absolutely right.
That's like 3 times.
Yeah, like custom playbook full of goal line formations. Nothing else. Like, yeah, that would have been brutal, but it would have been interesting to see if they would have tried that.
And as I said in our group chat too, I hope the spirit of Shady would have came out in Singletary or something.
Yeah.
2017 when he ran for like 200 and something yards. So
now I'm not gonna lie. So like when you said Josh Allen is your, pretty much your running back.
He is.
I was on Twitter before the season started, and a Philly fan referred to Jalen Hurts as a combo back, like a running back quarterback. And that's Josh Allen. Like Josh Allen,
literally,
when the team needs it, he running. He's running.
I'll be honest with you. I think this is just my personal opinion. Josh Allen is even more mobile running quarterback than we'll say. And I know you probably hate to say this, Roethlisberger. I think they have the same build and everything. Just Josh Allen's maybe like a 2.0-esque.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people would compare him to Cam Newton at the beginning of the season, but yeah, hopefully he could bring us a chip.
Yeah.
But
I would definitely say he was more mobile Roethlisberger than Cam Newton, because I mean, with Roethlisberger, he was slinging that thing.
Oh yeah,
all over the field. Yeah. And then with Cam Newton, it's more design pass plays with Cam.
Yeah.
with Josh Allen is pass first, but if I got to run this thing, I'm trucking you.
Right.
Linebacker or not. When he earlier in the season, when he
That's
went
what I'm saying. Earlier in his career and
Wagner,
everything, he was definitely like a Cam Newton, and he's progressed into a Roethlisberger, I would say.
Because, I mean, honestly speaking, what quarterback in their right mind lining up with Bobby Wagner, who got X Factor on Madden and tried to trust him at the goal line? When I seen that, I said, man, this don't make no sense. This don't make no sense. All right, so check it out. As far as my key matchups, I actually have 3 of them. I'm going to run through them, and y'all actually can just comment on any one, whichever one you want. So I got, as far as my 3 key matchups, I got the Eagles. Can they hold Jonathan Taylor under 100 yards? And the reason why I have that is because he went for 147 on 22 attempts and a touchdown when they literally just played their first game with Jeff Saturday as their head coach. And last week, the Eagles gave up 152 total rushing yards as they lost to the Commanders. And 88 or 86 of those went to the rookie running back, who has been shot twice earlier this season, right? I have to just throw that twice. And then another key matchup that I have is maybe not a matchup, but will CeeDee Lamb get more yards than Justin Jefferson?
No.
Vikings.
No.
When the Vikings play the Cowboys, because that is to me, that's a playoff implication game. And we're gonna see if Dallas can pull it out. And then another key matchup that I have is will Keenan Allen hamstring survive until game day? Him and Mike Williams have been spotted at practice this week.
Full practice.
I have Herbert rising victorious with Keenan Allen with the assist. Now, that's me giving away my pick.
I'm about to say,
it might change, but yeah. So let me know what y'all think about it. Can the Eagles hold Jonathan Taylor under 100 yards? I know they just signed Suggs.
No.
You don't think so?
No.
I don't think so either. Yeah.
No. I think he's healthy.
As much as it pains me to agree with Ramon right now, no.
Yeah, Johnson, I
don't.
Now Philly might win.
Yeah, so I think Philly can definitely win, but I feel like without Jordan Davis there, that interior line is like so shaky.
And Fletcher Cox hurt.
Yeah, it's crazy what a rookie can do for a defensive line. But I mean, he don't play like a rookie. That's a mountain of a man right there. You know, it's a big dude. So I don't know. The Commanders, at first, I thought when the Eagles kind of played poorly versus Houston, when Houston was running all over them, I was like, okay, well, you know, it's Thursday night football. This ain't something that they normally do. But then you see Washington. Come on now. I know it's a division game, and when you play people in your division twice, you know, it's a little harder the second time. But Washington just came out and just running. And I'm like, is this the same Philly that we just seen? 7-0, 6-0? That was shutting everything down. So I was like, okay, well, I see the rookie does make a huge difference as far as that goes. But on to the whole Justin Jefferson thing. I mean, you guys know, well, Pedro know I got him in sleeper. So I got
him in our regular one.
And you got him in the regular, right? So I'm like thoroughly invested in Justin Jefferson because I gave up a haul to get him. So
and it paid off this past weekend. Let's be honest.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie though, Pedro.
He was Megatron.
Yeah. When Cooper kept going down, I feel even better now.
He gave me flashes of a couple of years ago when DeAndre Hopkins.
That catch.
The Hail Mary.
That's what. And it's not like they even went into overtime too, and it just they constantly you could call the plays. They were gonna continuously throw it to him.
Yep.
As if they were like double teaming like Thielen for whatever reason. I don't understand it, but
so like in the beginning of that game when Diggs caught that catch, I was like, oh, that's
the play of the game.
Catch of the week. catch of the week right there. And then we see Justin Jefferson just I was
with
like,
the help of our cornerback.
When I seen that, I was like, I forgot all about Stephon Diggs' catch for like a quarter. I was like, oh my gosh, like you got to be a different human being to first get the ball like this, and then as you're going down to get it like this, fight with the cornerback who has two hands on the ball, and then not let it touch the ground when you roll over.
Yeah,
so you gotta be different, man. You gotta be different.
And I'm going to speak about this. I guess one of the people in the chat said the real 88. I'm guessing he's talking about somebody from Dallas. I don't really know who.
What you be calling CD Lamb?
Oh, is it CDZLs? And that's what's going to happen again. They are not beating the Vikings. I don't see them beating the Vikings whatsoever.
Are you hinting at who you're picking right now?
There's a possibility.
Okay. I was about to say, is you being biased because you're a Giants fan, or
no? Because this whole season, the only time I went against Dallas was against the Eagles and the Giants. That's the only time I didn't pick them.
Makes sense.
But I don't see it. I don't see it happening. I really don't. But they have to win this game because the Giants got the Lions coming up that we're about to talk about pretty soon, and we can hopefully, because their offense, some Lions offense, they could score with anybody really, but the Giants defense been holding it down. But Dallas has to win this game to try to keep up in our division, which is insane. Who would have think about our division being the best division in football? Pretty much nobody has a losing record.
Yeah,
except the issue too with the whole Dallas thing. The spread is 1.5. So even Vegas thinks it's right down the middle.
Yeah,
but then they got Dallas winning though. That blew my mind.
Yeah. Well, I mean, them being at home definitely helps. So
you get 1 point for being at home, and that's pretty much the point. No,
you get 3 for being at home.
It's 3? Huh?
Yes, you get 3 for being at home.
Yeah, a lot of these games are 3, like you said. Like even the Detroit Giants won 3.
Yeah.
Yep. Right now.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So I will say this: as far as Dallas goes, they need to beat the Vikings, and the reason why I say that is because as of right now, say for instance, if for whatever reason, if the Giants and Dallas end with the same exact record, because y'all beat Green Bay and they didn't beat Green Bay, as of right now, y'all got the tiebreaker. So
until we
got
play
the tiebreaker for the opposing division. It's just like with right now, like if the playoffs was to start, we wouldn't make the playoffs because their division got more wins against like our division, and somehow the Patriots will actually be in. Like, it's weird how it is. Yeah. So as of right now, like it's a lot of playoff implications because I mean they need to beat that team because y'all already beat Green Bay and they just lost to Green Bay. So
which was a beautiful thing. I had them beating Green Bay.
Yeah,
I didn't mind.
But the real question is, who's going to stop number 18, bruh? That's the real question.
You know what? You know one person that could stop him? Number 18. That's the only man that could stop him. And Kirk Cousins, if he don't throw to him. That's pretty much it.
Because I mean, honestly,
do you think Diggs has a shot though? I mean, I we would assume that it's gonna be Diggs on Jefferson, right?
Yeah. Well, okay, so let me ask you this then. When they played the Eagles, when the Vikings played the Eagles, they did a good job of making sure Darius Slay stayed on Justin Jefferson.
That man.
No matter where he go, when he was in the slot, all of that. Do you think that Dallas will make Diggs play the slot if Justin Jefferson is in the slot, given the fact that their other corner just went down and their secondary, the other corner after him, he's not really that good either. The rookie killed him.
I would say they should, but Diggs is not I don't look at Diggs as a one-on-one defender like that.
I mean, he's been playing a lot better this year. He Pro Bowl level this year. He's been playing Pro Bowl level this year. Hey, he liked Jamar Chase up. So I got to respect it. But
I guess. No offense. Y'all haven't really been doing nothing much, and then Chase got hurt. So
but still though, I mean, he locked Chase up. the stats is out there. Stats is stats. So
Oh
he's
yeah, I
not
know you
taking.
heard about it from some people.
Yeah. I witnessed it. So with
Right.
these right here, I witnessed
And
Jamar Chase get
not on the
locked up.
TV.
Yeah, not on TV, like in person. Witnessed the seatbelt get put on Jamar Chase, and it wasn't beautiful.
Now,
I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't beautiful. But
now
I
the
mean,
Giant. Oh,
I
you
think
go.
I think Justin Jefferson still could have more yards than number 88 CDL, or as you call them CDLs. But
CD's
CD,
out, so that's what's
yeah,
gonna happen.
yeah.
But on to the just two more games we could possibly just go over here real quick. The Giants and Detroit and Kansas City. Well, you said Kansas City is in charge, so not even that. Cincinnati and Pittsburgh.
This is a must win for us.
For both of y'all.
Must win. And the reason why it's must win because we have 0 division wins. Zero division wins. And somehow we still in second place just because the Steelers suck and the Browns suck. And but yeah, this is right here is definitely a must win for us because if we don't win this game, we'll be 0-4 in the division. That would put us losing twice to Pittsburgh, once to the Ravens, and once to the Browns. I don't think we can make the playoffs if we lose to this game.
But then if you look at it too, if Pittsburgh lose this game, this could possibly be Mike Tomlin's first losing season under 500.
Bro, come on now.
I think they might pull off they might go 500 minimum.
You can't go 500.
Well, no,
remember 17
they're gonna be one game above 500. I think that it's possible, but
nah. Even if they were somehow to win this game, they're still gonna have a losing record by the end of the season. That's just my opinion.
Understandable. Next game is the Giants and Detroit. Of course, I gotta bring up the Giants, obviously, but this is a big game for us, but should be. I wouldn't even say an easy game because all of our games that we've been in haven't been no blowouts. The games that we've won,
yeah,
because our offense. Let's be real, Danny Dimes. He's not turning over the ball, but now he's hardly getting any yards. But Slayton, he has been killing for us the past few games. He's been catching bombs and all that. But this is big because we have to keep up with the Eagles. I believe if we win this game, when we play the Eagles, I see us beating the Eagles because our run game, we got a two-headed monster in Danny Dimes and obviously the Saquon Barkley.
Bro,
proof is in the pudding.
Y'all not beating the Eagles.
I see us beating the Eagles.
Y'all not beating the Eagles, bro.
Easily.
I think Mr. Vanilla Vic over here.
Yes.
Is definitely not beating the Eagles, but
I don't know what he was drinking before this podcast, but y'all not beating the Eagles, bro.
Hey, if that's what you think, but Washington can beat them, but we can't.
Yeah, y'all not.
Our defense is better than Washington. We got one of the top ranked defense in the league.
When do you guys play the Eagles by any chance?
We played them. I want to say in the next 3 games.
Okay. Though there's a reason why, and we'll bring it up a little bit later. I just want to know when you guys play the Eagles.
Well, since we talking about Giants players, let me segue and ask you this, Ramon. Then, how do you feel about that one? I'm not gonna say his name. I'm gonna just do little body movements and see if you could figure it out. How do you feel about that one player that had leg injuries, and then he goes to another team and he just hopping in for touchdowns like this,
like, on one leg, like 4 hops into the end zone,
one leg. So how do you feel about seeing like him? Because I ain't gonna lie, he looked dangerous in that offense.
I don't understand. I players like that should be kicked out of the league. If you're gonna play 100% at all times, you should be gone, man. Because we could have definitely used him. Because he could make something out of nothing.
Do you think it could be possibly Patrick Mahomes though? Just help better him.
Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure he got a big morale boost. Patrick Mahomes throw it to him at Daddy Dimes.
Well, also more than that, I think it's Andy Reid because he know how to use him. because if you look at it, most of his stuff he was getting was like other than the one play where he like mossed the dude. If I don't know if y'all ever seen the clip when he mossed, like when he went to go moss the dude, he's running so fast that he has time to adjust his gloves while the ball is in the air, and he comes back and mosses. It's crazy. But other than that, I think Andy Reid is using him like a running back, like an extension of the running game, because he's doing jet sweeps and then going straight into the flats. Boom, wide open.
Which is
when you put the ball in his hands.
And
are they trying to use him like a
fantasy.
Deebo Samuel-esque?
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't say hand him the ball off in the backfield though, because he is very little. But like, just get him in space. If you can get him in space, like I mean, Andy Reid did it with Tyreek Hill a lot. Get him in space, give him the ball. So I think if you get him in space, there's nobody in the league that can tackle him on the first man. I think that's how smooth he is. I think that's how smooth Kadarius Toney is. That the first person that goes to tackle him is essentially literally not there.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I think I give him that much respect, because it just don't make no sense. Even the one play when he caught the flat and he ran up the sideline, there's two defenders. As they're trying to tackle him on the sideline, he spins one, and the one that's coming across him like this completely missed him. I was like, how do you
like
do
he
that
back
in
in
a
his
small
college
space
days.
like that? But I like Kadarius too.
I liked him.
I told you I liked him when y'all drafted him, but y'all had the wrong coach at the time. So, yeah.
And I do got a question. Do you think the turnovers that this is mainly for Pedro, the turnovers that what's his name is making right now is due to the fact that the coach left and is with the and he's with the Giants now?
Good question.
No. And the reason why is because at the beginning of the season, we weren't really making those types of so Josh Allen has always been making turnovers. I know we've been like comparing him to a lot of people recently. Another person I would not compare him as much to, but kind of like a Brett Favre-esque. He's a gunslinger.
Gunslinger. Yep.
I think Brett Favre, if check the record books, I think he has the most interceptions in the NFL.
Yes, he does. Unless Eli Manning took it over.
Touchdowns as well. So you got to take the bad with the good. You know what I mean? Yep. You could tell he's never scared to make, because last year they were saying, well, Josh needs to stop running so much because he's just going to hurt his body and everything. He will do, and you could see that in his play. He will do literally anything
to win.
I think he has more jumping over players.
Hurdle players.
than any running back. You know what I mean? So, do I think, did I think Dable was going to be a good fit for you guys? I don't think anyone saw what the Giants
I didn't even see that.
Is.
Boy,
got and the reason why is I looked at his, like, if you look at his resume, yes, he was under Belichick for a little bit. He was at Alabama for a little bit. Mm-hmm. I think he was one other place. I can't remember off the top of my head. And then he went to Buffalo. So he has, like, the knowledge, I feel like. But to put it all together like this, I think, honestly, what you have a healthy Saquon is really what it is. Let's be real. Like,
that's a fact.
Saquon, his first year, he was amazing. And then he got hurt, and he's finally over all those injuries. And we see, though, what we saw his rookie season now. Yep. And that's what makes, I think that is. And let's be honest, winning covers all mistakes.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Daniel Jones only got 11 touchdowns or something like that. But he got 7 rushing. So
right. Look at the great and almighty Bill Belichick. You know what I mean? Was New England as great as he was? Or the debate is always right now, was it Belichick or Brady? Was it Belichick or Brady? And I think you can never say it's either one, because it's both. Having them both together, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Because if you look at Tom Brady's first few years, there was a run-heavy team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He wasn't passing the ball a whole bunch like that. It was run heavy
Can
at
you
defense.
name like one? I mean, obviously you can name one or two running backs here and there, but they've never had that Saquon or
Nah.
you know what I mean.
I will say the
Well,
closest maybe
Maloney.
LeGarrette Blount.
yeah,
Maybe
at most, yeah.
at most.
But
yeah.
like he also had James White as
Yeah,
like
James
that.
White won him that Super Bowl.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
but he's not no Saquon. So
no,
you're right.
obviously,
You're right.
you know what I mean.
Yeah, you're right. He's not a Saquon.
But yeah, they. So that's just me personally. To answer your question, though, no, I don't think, because I think our current OC, as you saw that one video, he was flipping the hell out. They had that passion, that hunger, and everything. So, and at the end of the day, too, you know what I mean. It's the player that's throwing the ball. You know what I mean? So, there's only so much the coach can say. There's a video out there. It's funny too. Like, to bring it back, Miami. I think I sent it in our group chat where like Tua's like, "Hey, give me a play that we can score a touchdown," or something like that. And that's what he did. You know. So you can get that great play, but Tua has to make that throw. So that's just
100%.
me.
And then
100%.
one more game, the Jets versus New England. If this is not a big game for both of them,
for the whole entire division, yeah,
it is a big game. Whoever wins is leading the division.
It's insane.
Yeah,
it's insane.
So look, I'm gonna tip my pick.
Division, but yeah.
No, if the Jets win, they lead in.
Yes.
Yeah.
If New England lead in, right.
They're damn near. I'll be honest with you, both AFC and NFC East are powerhouses this year.
Yeah.
I mean,
I was not expecting this from the Jets.
Yeah.
Huh?
I was not expecting this from the Jets.
Yeah.
It wasn't either.
I mean, I don't know if I said it in the group chat and everything. When after their draft, I was honestly a little scared of the Jets. I didn't think they were going to pull it together as quick and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But with having their first pick being Sauce and the receiver, the running back and everything. And then once Breece Hall got hurt, I thought they were done right then and there.
Me too. Me three.
Yep.
But hey, next man standing. And there was that like video too where like Sauce was talking to this little boy, was like, "Hey, if we win, then my dad's gonna buy me ice cream." And Sauce was like, "Yeah, you're gonna get a lot of ice cream." Everybody laughed at that. You know what I mean? No one thought.
Yeah.
He was
I'm not gonna lie, man. Sauce, he don't look like no rookie, bro.
No,
he do not look like a rookie.
No.
And I hate to say it, but I feel like he's gonna terrorize Josh Allen for the next 5-6 years.
Revis Island.
Revis Island all over
again. Yeah. So if somehow you send some snail mail to Josh Allen, just tell him don't throw it that kid way, because everybody else can get theirs. But
you know,
firsthand,
you know he is gonna throw it because
yeah.
Sauce is gonna be on Diggs.
Yeah,
and he's gonna throw it to his boy.
I mean, not for nothing. He did get him one time already, so it's definitely possible. But the kid is playing nice. The kid is playing really, really well. So while we at it, before we wrap it up, now I know you wanted to quickly say something about our Super Bowl outfit. I think Pedro having a couple mic issues.
Pedro, when you come back to the screen, just let us. I'll see you when you pop back in, because your mic was going in and out a lot. The Super Bowl matchups. There are two Super Bowl matchups that I think is possible is going to happen. I do see the NFC East is going to have somebody in the Super Bowl.
So who's your matchup?
First matchup, I hate to say it, but Eagles versus the Bills. That's who I would think the first matchup is a possibility. I do see that. But the second one, obviously, the Giants versus the Ravens. I think the Ravens could sneak it because nobody's talking about them no more. It's like they fell off the face of the earth, but they still doing what they got to do.
And now that'd be a cool matchup. Lamar going against his old defensive coordinator. That'd be fire.
And we already play against a running quarterback in practice, so I think we'll be able to hold it down. But
so as far as I have my Super Bowl matchup, de facto, I remember in the beginning of the year I said it was going to be Green Bay versus the Chargers. that was an L. That was an L. I remember that straight black and white. I remember that was an L. But as of now, as far as Week 11 go, my Super Bowl matchup prediction is actually the 49ers versus, and I hate to say it, but the Baltimore Ravens. And I actually have Lamar winning his first Super Bowl, bro. Getting a dub before Joe Burrow.
If the Giants don't go, I will want Lamar Jackson so he could get that bag. They're gonna have to pay him.
I forgot all about that.
Out the woohoo if he wins the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Oh man, because the way they do it is dirty.
And the biggest reason why I have them too is just because what they're able to do right now with no wide receiver talent, like no top end wide receiver talent, is ridiculous. And then the defense, bro, they just keep the defense, bro. They added some stout players, so I'm like,
even though the people getting hurt over and over, it's like people like Pedro said, the next man up, man. The Ravens is literally the next man up squad.
Yep. So I got Ravens and 49ers.
So I'm torn because are we talking about as of right this second or in the future? Because so my NFC team I got locked in, but for my AFC team, I'm struggling. I know I'm mafia, everything like that. But and you guys know definitely the pain I've struggled with picking like the Bills to go to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I think we are just, as much as we like to do the whole next man up, I think, and hopefully with these wins coming up, if we get these wins coming up, then the chemistry will come up. I know we got guys hurt, coming off injury, so hopefully we get healthy at the right time. So I'm going to pick the Bills and my NFC team, San Fran.
Yep.
San Fran.
And they hooping, bro.
They are. And we're adding that pivotal piece with McCaffrey, with Debo, and then honestly, let's be real. Jimmy, all you need in that type of offense is to be what Jimmy is.
Yep.
A game manager.
Yep.
It's all you need him to do.
Yep.
Just don't mess up. Sit there and not mess up. That's all we need him to do.
100%.
So, if Buffalo, and there's a big if we get healthy at the right time, then I do think we can pull together. That's and honestly, that's what hurt me. I'm okay with the Bills losing. Yeah. The issue is like last week was a big. In the last 2 weeks, let's be real, with the Jets and Minnesota, we lost at the end where we that's where we need to win, because going back last year with KC, the 13 seconds, that's our biggest issue, is not knowing how to close.
Yep.
And we say it's, the players are on the field, but maybe, and as great as McDermott has been for us, I don't want to switch out head coaches, but we need to start learning from our mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I say to the Mafia. But if I had a secondary AFC team, I think Baltimore, Lamar definitely, that's how he gets his bag, is going back to the Super Bowl.
Yep.
The past couple of years, he has been out by some team. I can't remember the team who's beaten them 2 times back on that.
I think he lost to he lost to Tennessee that one year, I believe.
Oh, okay. And then
Henry did that one run and sealed the game, I think.
Okay.
I could be wrong though.
Could have been Bills. I don't know, but we'll go past that. No.
Yeah. Honestly, I think I can see the Bills definitely making it to the Super Bowl, like you said, getting healthy. But I think the best path possible for the Bills to get to the Super Bowl will be to avoid Tennessee in the first round. Because if you guys can avoid that slugfest of Tennessee in the first round, even if y'all played the Chiefs in the first round, because I think this year, as long as y'all can start getting y'all division wins, y'all could probably get home field advantage against the Chiefs. But I think even if y'all went into the Chiefs, kingdom, I think y'all can still win again. I definitely don't think y'all beating them was a fluke. But I just wouldn't think that. I don't think that if y'all was to play the Titans the first round, if y'all don't get that first round bye, and then just imagine if you had to play the Titans and then Lamar right after that, like that's a lot of wear and tear on the defense, bro.
Mm-hmm. And then you're gonna have to face Kansas City the last.
And then you're gonna have to face Kansas City. Yep.
We see that's the kryptonite right there. But one more thing before we go, just remember what Eli Manning did his 4th season.
Oh my God.
That's all I gotta say. And this is Daniel Jones' 4th season. I'm just saying, man, history tends to repeat itself sometimes. That's all I can say on that one, man. That's all I can say.
Yeah, okay.
I hate to say that. Yeah, Giants are the epitome of being the 6th seed and somehow making it to the Super Bowl.
That's a fact.
Like, for whatever reason, I mean, they suck during the season, but somehow they make it to the 6th seed and win a Super Bowl. So
Yep.
Wild card. Hey, I'll take it.
You know how to take a shot, at least one. So, did we talk about also the upset game of the week? Do you guys have one?
Or? You talking about upset for AFC and upset for NFC? What team that we think will upset? Because in my mind, what I was thinking about is what team will upset when it's down the stretch when it's coming to play.
Okay, got you. I thought we were just talking about for like this week, but okay, I got you.
Yeah. But I mean, shoot, we could cover it right now or on the next episode.
I got one upset game of the week. Chargers beating Kansas City.
Okay, I don't think that's an upset though.
It's definitely an upset.
I don't think that's an upset.
As much as I hate to tell my boy this, I got Indy beating Philly. So this is, and I alluded to a little bit. I mean, I think Redskins gave the gameplay. I mean, and Indy does have a lot of offenses. Matt Ryan has that spark now because he lost his job a couple weeks ago. So he has Michael Pittman. He has a healthy, finally, Taylor. So I think those are all the key elements because as great as a defense Philly has when it comes to their secondary, it's not stopping the dual threat that Indy potentially hasn't shown it the whole season, but I think this will be a great, and not to say Jeff Saturday.
Yeah, he got them boys rallying.
And every interview I've ever seen is he's a player's coach. He knows how to influence. And I don't know if Frank Wright he used to be a Buffalo Bills quarterback, so he was a player at one point in time, but I don't think he has that connection like a Jeff Saturday has. So I think that's my upset. And sorry to my boy that loves the Eagles, but
clip them wings.
So look, I mean, not to piggyback, but I am gonna piggyback. When I look at the schedule, like when I just look at the schedule, there's only 2 games that I would say that if the favorite team were to lose, it would be an upset, and those 2 teams would be Cincinnati versus Steelers and Eagles versus the Colts. More so the Eagles versus the Colts, only because they have the 8-1 coming off the undefeated, first few weeks. So I gotta piggyback with you. If the Eagles lose, I think that will be more of an upset than if we were to lose to the Steelers. And mainly just because, like you said, the formula has been out there. It's a copycat league. Once one team sees it, the other team is going to try to implement it as well. So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I think I got that as my upset as well, as far as, upset of the week. Eagles losing to the Colts. I mean, I'm quite sure Jonathan Taylor fantasy owners will love that. So, that's I got that as well.
Also, I mean, I think Dallas is going to beat Minnesota too. I think, and the reason why I say this is not so much number 18. He's great, we get it, but Kirk Cousins is, when the pressure's on, he's not the best.
Yeah, and I think that game is 425.
And then on top of that, you got the boy Michael Parsons is a beast.
But they having him playing linebacker for some reason, middle linebacker.
Yeah,
he line up at the edge. I was so confused. I'm like, what are you doing?
Right.
Hey, keep doing that though. Keep doing that.
I do think Parsons will get at least, he'll probably get 2 sacks, I think, this game. So? Yeah. I really mark me down. You got the video now. If I come back next week, we could talk about it. I think he will get 2 sacks and Dallas win. I'll put money on that.
Okay. Hey, look, this is good having just we have an extra person now, because I mean we are all in the same pick'em league, so I kind of can figure out some of the things that y'all like. Not to say that y'all won't change your mind, because listen, last night I changed my pick 10 times, and then right before the game I said it just is what it is. Aaron Rodgers carried me, and he did it.
He did it.
Yeah, I was in the same boat. I can't flip
same here.
Well. Yep, and he didn't carry me. So when I seen only one person pick the Titans, I said, okay. And then Ramon didn't pull too far away. Okay, so yeah. But so I mean, do anybody got any closing statements before we wrap up?
I just want to say thank you for having me, and hope I can do this definitely more often. It was a great time.
Yep.
We'll definitely put some. I like putting out these stats and everything that I picked up a little bit. So let's be more informational and go Bills.
Yep. You got anything to close with, Ramon?
You already know. I said it once. I'm gonna say it again. Eli Manning did what in 4 years? History repeats itself. That's what I gotta say with that one.
I don't really have too many closing statements, other than the fact that it's good to have one less biased person on the podcast with me, because some of the things Ramon say just be having me scratching my head. So I want to thank everybody who tuned in. Make sure you guys like, subscribe to the channel, comment down below, let us know what you guys want us to cover, or just start up a conversation. That way we can go ahead and finish it in the comment section. This is the Super Biased Podcast, Super Biased Sports, a place where a fan can be a fan no matter how biased their take is. I want to thank y'all. Peace.
Peace.